What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you the performance of the ROX Global PC client and why PC players should use this client instead of an emulator. The ROX Global game has already been up for quite some time now, and upon its initial release, the PC client was already made available to the players in the game. At first, I never really bothered using it because as an ROX player who is coming from the Southeast Asian version, I was so used to using emulators when playing the game on PC, and I never really thought about changing that up until recently. This all started when I was talking to one of my friends, who is also a supporter and a viewer of my channel, and he asked me, "Have you tried using the PC client?" And I was like, "No, I'm still using an emulator to play the game, especially since I usually do a multi-instance in order to see and control my Southeast Asia and global accounts." And my friend was like, "Bro, you have to try the PC client for the global version. This will literally change your life." And I was like, in my mind, that's just an exaggeration on his part because he wants me to try this client out. But since I trust this person, I downloaded the client and tried it for myself. And boy, let me tell you, it really did change my perspective when playing ROX. The performance, the visuals, and just the feel of the game has totally changed. As a first-time user of the PC client, the game feels so smooth, and it's quite frustrating on my part because I rarely experience this type of performance when using an emulator. For 3 years that I've been playing in the Southeast Asian version, I had to lower down my settings and I had to only show myself in the game in order to avoid lags, delays, and the annoying rubber band effect where your character literally goes back and forth in one spot. That was a very annoying experience, especially when you are in high-pressure situations, like MVP and mini hunts, where you have to avoid the skills of the monsters that you are fighting. In KVM and GVG, of course, there will be a lot of players on your screen, and you have to keep moving in order to avoid skills and death blows from other players. But this was very hard to do when you are playing in an emulator, which can only give you 60 FPS max. And sometimes, it even drops to less than 30 FPS, which causes your screen to suddenly freeze in these situations. I'm pretty sure that a lot of players have experienced this, because I've been receiving a lot of feedback in the channel for years about their frustration on the game's optimization. And I can totally understand that because I've experienced that as well. So when I first tried and experienced the PC client for the global game, I was stunned and left speechless of how silky smooth the gameplay is. Even in high intensity and pressure situations, I didn't even lower down my settings as it is currently all maxed out. And I even allowed the game to show all 20 players all at once. And I never experienced the lag, delays, or the rubber band effect in the game. It's so freaking amazing that it feels like I'm literally playing a whole new game. That's why I want to give props and credit where credit is due, as the developers of ROX Global really understood how their game works. The reason why I'm saying this is because they know and understand that the game allows players to be online grinding 24/7. So obviously, a lot of players will surely use a PC when playing this game, and they really took that into consideration and created a PC client that will cater to that specific player base. Of course, if you don't have a PC and still want to be online 24/7, the sponsor of this video has got you covered. Do you want to stay online 24/7 in this game, but don't want to use your phone or you don't have a computer to do it? UgPhone has got you covered. UgPhone is a cloud emulator that is perfect for AFK grinding. It is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud without consuming the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect app for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop. You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play multiple games or accounts simultaneously. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. If you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. Note that when you are playing in the Southeast Asian region, make sure to select the Singapore servers. You can also use my invitation code, which gives you an extra 488 diamonds from UgPhone that you can use to extend your time in using the device. 12 diamonds is equal to an hour of an extension, so the 488 diamonds is an additional 40 hours in using the UgPhone cloud device. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. As I was saying earlier, let me give you an example on how good this PC client is, especially in high-intensity situations. Let's take boss hunting as an example. My settings and even the number of players shown on my screen are all maxed out. I also turned on the skill effects for the players and the monsters as well. Look at how seamless and smooth the gameplay is, even with all those effects happening on my screen. I mean, what can I even say? This should be the gaming experience that players should be getting in 2025. I'm pretty sure that if I try this in the other version of the game, my screen will freeze to death just by the constant frame drops that will happen every time a skill is used by either the monster or a player in the game. This is what I'm talking about when I said earlier, it's really frustrating for a player who has played years in the other version of this game. It's a bittersweet feeling if I'm being honest, knowing that this type of gaming experience is possible in this game, just not on the version of the game that you have played for years. And I'm not even sure if the Southeast Asian players will ever experience this anytime soon. But anyway, in my personal opinion, if you are currently playing on PC, I would definitely recommend using the PC client for the global version, because it will literally change and improve your overall gaming experience. By the way, I included the download link of the PC client in the description below. You can also get this link in the official Facebook page of ROX Global. Another way to download the client is to go to their official website and click the PC version shown on the screen. So how about you guys? What are your thoughts on the PC client of the global version? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.